What's up guys, Jivan back with another video on Vibe and Jivan. You may have seen on my main channel that I posted the greatest comeback I've ever had in FNCS. If you haven't seen it yet, I definitely recommend checking that out before watching this one. So what we're doing in this video is checking out the round 3 highlights, and I'm gonna be straight up with you right at the start of this video. This was Ken Beans and I's first ever semifinals in FNCS together. This was our first FNCS ever. And on top of that, this is my first time playing the IGL role in FNCS. So basically we have a lot to learn from this week moving into next week. Our goal is to make it to round 4 next week, and to do that, I gotta do some major VOD reviewing. So in this video, we're just gonna be doing a VOD review together. So basically, you may learn some tips in this video, you may learn how to VOD review, or you can just follow along on my competitive journey on how I get better. Long intro over, let's hop into it. So this is game 1 of the semifinals. We actually managed to make it to Endgame here, but we started out this Endgame just terribly. It seems so obvious looking back at this, but the thing that went wrong is that 1, I should have tarped forward at the start of this rotate. If we could have gotten a little bit forward past the people that were holding us, maybe towards the left side of zone and up a few layers, we could have grapple rotated to the front side of moving easily. This was the biggest thing that I learned from qualifier 1, is not to rely on grapple for the entire rotate every single time. It got us stuck on low ground here in a really awkward layer. Additionally, I was looking for shots on people around me here when I should have just been full focusing on rotate. That's one big thing that I realized about these insanely laggy lobbies, is that first moving zone, you need to full focus until you get to the front side of zone. Additionally, in these lobbies, taking the edits a lot slower can make your edits more consistent. All in all, this rotate was just hectic. We were never on a good layer, and it set us up terribly to have a good game here. And on top of all else, we were below surge. Eventually, I make it to a place where I can grapple to the front side of zone, but we were in such a bad spot that only I was able to get through. Ken Beans wasn't able to. So then I was just left to solo clutch here. So biggest notes is 1, don't be afraid to use your mats to get to the front side of zone. Don't rely on the grapple. Don't look for shots on enemies until we get to the front side of zone on first moving. Get more surge in the mid game, or get to that front side of zone and then look for a fight together. If we were both alive here, we probably could have gotten surge. All that stuff could have made this out to be a great game, but I'll let you guys watch this solo clutch and then I'll be back in the next game.
96 below. 3 people need to die. Above.
Okay.
1 grapple. You can, yeah. Go front side mode, good spot, bro. Build out 1 box, potentially. Play slow here. Watch that team. I just go up. Go up. Playtime here. Just build. Break that metal. A lot of solos alive, yo. Break wood. Just rat. You're getting so much placement, yo. You're almost top 10. Vinny's there.
12 points. Something,
that was pretty solid, honestly.
Next big lesson, if you don't know, we land on Shifty Mountain where the grapples are, and then we rotate to one of the locations nearby that's unlooted. And this game, Collider was unlooted. But what we realized about Collider, and this has happened so many times that it has to be a lesson learned. Every time we push in here, even if it's unlooted, we eventually have more kids rolling up, and it's always the sweatiest kids in the lobby. Not a fight we want to be taking. Even if we win the fight, it's going to be just scraping for our lives, you know what I mean? So we got to get 6 splash and then get out, find somewhere else to loot. So we ended up fighting Peterbot here. So the biggest thing that we've learned about fighting as a duo is we can't get in this type of situation where we're both in boxes together, just like cramped together, being sprayed from all angles. You are pretty much never going to win a fight against good players if we're just in a box together being sprayed from 2 sides. Never. There's literally nothing we can do except for trade damage. So what we need to do in these type of situations is either make a high ground play, try to sneak out of the fight, or full jump a player. That's like last resort. It barely ever works. But all in all, that was just a tough situation because there were third parties all around. Next game, I literally got stuck in the Vendy. I need to build around myself. Stupidest mistake ever. We move on to the next game, game 4. So this endgame was literally the same situation as the first one. We need to make sure that we're tarping to a better place to grapple where we're not getting held from the front. I had a really big hunch that it was going to happen, but at this point in my stage as an IGL, I was like, okay, grapples are everything. We can get the freest rotates, but it just never works. If you watched our round 1 of qualifier 2, you know that we are not making this mistake anymore. Like, we played it so much better in qualifier 2, but I figured I'd include it in this video just so that you guys know this is a big mistake. Don't rely on grapples like crazy. Only grapple when you know for sure that it's going to work. So Ken Beans goes down here, and again, it was my fault because I led the grapple rotate to his demise. So when I make this solo rotate with the grapple, I went way too far. You see how I went all the way to the dead side of zone, and then the zone pulls back towards everybody else. So I'm just down here getting held in a terrible position. This is one of those situations where being on dead side of zone is a bad thing if it pulls the opposite way, because then you're just getting held. I do survive a little bit longer though.
I got a knock, by the way.
Okay.
Top big. You're top 20. Just got a kill. So many kids are dying. Drop. 140 builds. All wood, all wood, all wood. Mini. Drop, 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 drop.
At the end of the day, I think I could have survived longer as a solo if I didn't spend that time holding that person on back edge of zone. That set me up in a position to get held myself. This is something that I've learned over time. Waiting too long for a refresh that isn't guaranteed is oftentimes going to lead to your own death. So this next game is a crucial lesson. Whenever the zone pulls to this river by this bridge, each side of the river has major highland. It is so important to make sure that you go to the side of the zone that more of the zone is on. We went to the left side of the zone, kind of like by the river here, and we were getting heavy held from the other side. All our mats got griefed, and going into the moving zone, we had nothing, and it pulled all the way up the biggest mountain in the game. We tried to get a refresh before moving, but it just wasn't happening. Moral of the story is we need to recognize when this zone is happening, like the river bridge area. We need to recognize that and get either to the center of the third zone so that we guarantee fourth pull, or get to the side of the zone where more of the safe zone is in. That way we don't have to rotate across the river. Complicated topic, but this is crucial IGL stuff. Next zone pulled to the same side of the map, but it was a different story. Looking at this zone here, we decided to rotate far right under the bridge. Another important note as an IGL is you shouldn't rotate into areas that you don't have sightlines on. We can't see what's under the bridge right now. There could be like 4 teams held there, based right on the edge, ready to hold anybody else that comes that way. We should have rotated left where we can see what's happening. Even though it's a little congested, we can still see what we're running into. Instead, we went under the bridge and got majorly held and died. This game was better. I'm gonna let it play out and I'll talk about what went wrong at the end. You good?
Yeah, with you, with you.
All right, I got right side.
I'm with you.
Box, I think. Never mind, never mind, never mind.
Up, look to go up. Look to a drop down to the right. Left, I mean left, left, left.
They were aware, they were aware.
Okay, okay. I got it back.
Going more right, I only have wood.
Oh, let me build, let me build.
Yep, cut off in the front. Thank you.
I'll take.
Pulls max,
Pulls max.
grapple right.
Pull right.
Going all the way around.
With,
Sliding. We got low here.
I'm with you.
Remember, I only have wood.
Drop me in, drop me in, drop me in.
Alright. We're good. Get healthy. I got
Okay.
big for you.
I'm gonna collect us, I'm gonna collect. Just pick that back up, pick
Okay.
that back up.
You got hearts? I only have 6 builds. Wood.
No, I have 300 wood, 300 builds. Here.
Alright, we gotta get a play. Right in front of us.
Grab
Solo,
the
solo,
right
solo.
here.
30 white, get around.
Okay.
It's below. I'm on his wall. He went all the way
Grapple
around.
front, grapple front.
Grapple front, yep. I only have 1 build, Ken.
Come. Get in this kid. I have 4 builds, 4 builds. Get in here,
On our
get in
back.
here, get in here.
Behind. One shot. Dead on one.
Do you, you're solo. Stay alive as long as you can. 15 teams. Stay low. You're one tap. Pop a mini. You got 9 builds, bro. There's some solo left, not a lot, though. Probably 6 or something. Grapple into someone. Claim that. Just wrap. Top 9. The one take the zone. 4 builds. Top 9. Drop down.
Better.
Good try, bro.
So really the big mistake there was our inability to get a refresh. Our sync in our push on that solo was just all off and I couldn't take a wall, but it was really all about timing and laggy lobbies. Ken and I should have been able to get that refresh and we would have been able to survive a lot longer. And we got split on one point. There was a team on our back and I didn't have any materials to hold them out. And so we were just both fighting 2 separate duos. Just a little more coordination in that end game and we're there, bro. This next game, we get pushed by 2 teams at the same time in the mid game and neither Ken or I had a shotgun. We actually rolled this first team. Yeah, cracked above.
Okay.
I can pre-edit this wall right here. I got the pre-edit on right here. Dead on one. Getting out. I got my full.
Dead. Killed him.
This next team had all the advantage on us. We went for a high ground play because we learned that we can't just sit on low ground and let them spray us. So we went for a play up to high ground and I was just fully cut off and Ken Beans got pieced up so fast, but I quickly got to him to give that assist. Cracked one. Dead on one. One shot. Dead. Oh, good try. For how shambles we were, that was really close. I just gotta block that top sooner when I spray in. Next game, we just got pushed in the worst position to fight. There's like hardly any chance we're gonna win this fight from low ground here. We need to take the fight to the skies above Shifty, not in these awkward shaft areas. We saved the best game for last. We tried to clutch up enough points to get like around a top 100. That way we could get some good series points out of this week of FNCS. Keep pressuring that way, breaking metal. Are they in there?
They might be further back.
I got wall. This one?
Great.
Leave it.
You can go.
Going. Sprinting through. Getting up.
Go.
All right, made it.
Pause and grab.
Yep, we're in here.
Grief any grapplers.
Yep. All right, maybe we grapple now?
Yeah, go. Left side.
Inbox! Dead!
Nice.
Accident. That was accidental.
Grab yourself.
I'm getting SMG. I got it.
Okay, go.
Up this side.
Look to grapple.
Left side. It's free.
I'm with you.
One more?
Right on you, bro. Right on you.
Okay, I fell down a bit. You see me?
Yeah.
I'm really good, Mads. Really good. Next.
Zone.
Pulls max. Follow me. Sprinting through. It's so grief, bro. All right. Grappling.
I have no grapples.
I went up.
Grapple.
Can't build on this hot tub. Can't build up here. Get through.
Going up, maybe? To the left?
Yeah. I went up. On our side. Cut them off. Cut off. 80. All right, they're armored. I have 1 grapple. Do you have?
Same.
All right, grappling front once. Taking low. Are you good?
On you.
Nice.
Watch top.
All right, stay in this layer. Okay. Back.
No,
Back wall. 50.
Okay. Look here.
Stay in front. Can't keep moving. We're gonna get cut off.
I have 60 AR.
Sprint across, right here. Sprint across.
Go.
right.
Here, take hard meds, take hard meds.
All right, I have none. Yep. Making one box and then we look. Right here, Ken. Drop down. On the wall. Got it.
I've got max pump. Go.
So we were playing those rotates really good. It really just came down to an awareness issue at the end where we didn't know that the guy was taking our wall and Ken got max pumped. We were just about to get the game-winning refresh too. Unfortunate, but I'm just glad that we were able to make round 3 in the first week so that we can learn from these mistakes and potentially make it to round 3 again next week and do even better. We placed 140th and got around 100 series points, so that's a great start to our FNCS season. I'll be streaming all the events and making videos on everything, so I'll catch you guys in the future. Peace.